Hello, welcome back to the channel. It's white to play and win this position. So white's pawn is going in this direction and it's about to be a queen within one move. So it's one move away from becoming queen, but the problem is the black queen is pinning the pawn. So the pawn can't move anymore here currently. So the idea is to get rid of this queen and win, to promote and win the game. So that's the idea of this puzzle, and this puzzle has so many brilliant moves. I mean, there are so many and you can't find them and they are easy. So what do you think? If you would like to pause the video and guess the move on your own, go ahead, pause the video and guess the moves. Okay, welcome back. Here the first move is to play queen to b4, and let me show you why the other move doesn't work. So the other move is to play, the most common move is to play here and to make this king move, but that doesn't work because the king now will play here, right? And we can't give this check, but the king will play back and forth, and there is nothing we can do with giving so much checks, and we don't have a good checks, right? The king will play here and the king will play here back and forth, so we can't make any progress, right? So with the other moves also, with this move or with the other moves, it's going to be a similar situation. If we play here, that doesn't make any sense. I mean, the king will play here and we don't have any checks any longer, right? So the idea of queen to b4 is actually fascinating, and the idea is now the king can't move, the king has no legal move, right? So the queen has to move, the queen has to move somewhere. If the queen moves here, that looks stupid because the queen is leaving this pawn unpinned. So we are going to promote the pawn and win the game. So with two queen we can actually win the game, right? We just give perpetual checks and we are going to sacrifice one of them against the black queen and we are completely winning. So the queen has to keep the pin, otherwise we are going to make a new queen and win the game. So the queen has 1, 2, 3 and 4 moves, 4 logical moves that can play. So if the queen plays d5, queen to d5, we are going to give this check, and now notice the king is forced to b6 and we are going to give this check. And what is the purpose of this check? We are going to sacrifice the queen, and that is for this square, and we are going to attack the king, and behind the king there is a queen. That queen cannot be defended and it's going to be a free queen. So we give this queen to make a new queen and win the queen that we gave back, right? So that is the idea. So here you might say the queen can't play here. We are going to directly take that and happy with two queen we are going to absolutely smash black. So this is the move that looks very nice. And here in this position also there is a move that it's similar. We are going to give this check, the king has to move here, we will give this check, and it's similar, right? So if the queen has to take, or otherwise we are going to take back to take the queen here, so we are going to promote a new queen and win the queen. So that is the idea. And here in this position, if the queen moves here, we are going to zigzag and win the queen. But this is the correct move, I mean the recommended move by the engine. So here is why we can play here, the king has to play here, we can play here, the king has to play here, and we will play here. The king has to play here, and we are going to sacrifice the queen this way, and it's similar thing, right? So here in this position, black can play here. So when we give this check, black will not get there on the a file. Black can play here. So what do you think the best move in this position? Okay, here is why the h1 square is better for the queen. I mean the recommended move, because of this move. This move is available, and it is very difficult to find this as a beginner. Now we can play king to a7, and notice now the king is on the way, so the queen can't give a check, right? The queen can give checks, some perpetual checks, and eventually that is going to be a draw. But now the king is on the way, so the queen can't give any checks, and this check is also covered by the queen, by the other queen. And you might assume, what about queen to h7? The queen is pinning the pawn. So what do you think the best move in this position? So in this position, we can play queen to b6, and this is a check. So queen to b6 check. The king has to move. I mean, if the king moves here, that is very nice for us. We are going to play here, and this is covered. There is no checks by the queen, so this is going to be promoted regardless of what, and the queen can't give any checks, right? Literally any checks. So that looks very nice. But some of you are thinking black will play here, and this is going to be a check. Yes, black will play here, but we can play here, and this is going to be a check, and black might assume to give some perpetual checks, and this some perpetual checks like this, right? So that looks very nice idea by black, but we can give this check, right? We are going to cover the check and give a check at the same time, which forces black to trade queen, and we are just winning here, right? So we make a queen and win that way. So the idea of queen to h1 makes things a bit complicated for white, but still winning. If black plays here, the pin is going to be broken, and we can play here now freely, and black can't play here or here because of the queen. If black plays here, that is going to be very easy for us. Even we are going to block with check, and we are going to win material back, and this is going to be very easy for us to win. So this is the solution of the puzzle. Make sure to subscribe to see similar chess puzzle videos like this. Bye.